Dambulla is a large town, situated in the Matale District, central province of Sri Lanka, situated 148 kilometers northeast of Colombo and 72 kilometers north of Kandy. Due to its location at a major junction, it's the center of vegetable distribution in the country. Major attractions of the area include the largest and best preserved cave temple complex of Sri Lanka, and the Rangiri Dambulla International Stadium, famous for being built in just 167 days. The area also boasts the largest rose quartz mountain range in South Asia, and the ironwood forest, or Na Uyana Aranya. Kandy.Due prehistoric burial site near Dambulla Cave Temple Complexes is the latest archaeological site of significant historical importance found in Dambulla, which is located within 3 kilometers of the cave temples, providing evidence of the presence of indigenous civilizations long before the arrival of Indian influence on the island nation. History. The area is thought to be inhabited from as early as the 7th to 3rd century BC. Statues and paintings in these caves date back to the 1st century BC, but the paintings and statues were repaired and repainted in the 11th, 12th, and 18th century AD. The caves in the city provided refuge to King Valagamba in his 14-year-long exile from the Anuradhapura kingdom. Buddhist monks meditating in the caves of Dambulla at the time provided the exiled king protection from his enemies. When King Valagamba returned to the throne at Anuradhapura kingdom in the 1st century BC, he had a magnificent rock temple built at Dambulla in gratitude to the monks in Dambulla. At the Kandy.Due prehistoric burial site near Dambulla, prehistoric human skeletons were found on scientific analysis to give evidence of civilizations in this area long before the arrival of Buddhism. In Sri Lanka, evidence of ancient people living on agriculture have been detected in this area for over 2,700 years according to archaeological findings. It was earlier known as Dambulla. This was ruled by kings like Raja Chola, Rajendra Chola, etc. during the tenure in the late 10th century and early 11th century. Dambulla Cave Temple. It is the largest and best preserved cave temple complex in Sri Lanka. The rock towers 160 meters over the surrounding plains. There are more than 80 documented caves in the surrounding. Major attractions are spread over 5 caves, which contain statues and paintings. These paintings and statues are related to Lord Buddha and his life. There are a total of 153 Buddha statues, 3 statues of Sri Lankan kings and 4 statues of god and goddess. The latter 4 include 2 statues of Hindu gods, Vishnu and Ganesh. The murals cover an area of 2,100 square meters. Depictions in the walls of the caves include Buddha's temptation by demon Mara and Buddha's first sermon. Timeline of the cave: 7th to 3rd century BC. Early inhabitants: 1st century BC. Paintings and statues: 5th century AD, the stupa was built. 12th century AD, addition of the statues of Hindu gods. 18th century AD, most of what we see today. 19th century AD, an additional cave and some repainting. 20th century AD, UNESCO restoration and lighting. Sports. The international cricket venue Rangiri Dambulla International Stadium is located here in a scenic place.